Okay, today we're going to talk about writing linear equations when we are given a table. All right, we're going to talk about how do we write an equation in point slope form. All right, let's not forget that's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We're going to talk about how to write an equation in slope-intercept form. That's y equals mx plus b. And finally, we're going to talk about how to write an equation in standard form. Ax plus by equals c. Remember that we really go in this order. We start off in point slope, we change it to slope-intercept form, and if need be, then we change it into standard form. So if we look over here in this last column, this is the column that deals with writing an equation given a table. All right, the first step is that we choose 2 points from the table. All right, so let's say in this table we choose -1, 8 and 3, 14. All right, after we choose 2 points from the table, we find the slope. All right, we can use the formula or we can use common sense, which means that to go from 8 to 14, that's plus 6. And to go from -1 to 3, that's plus 4. So we know that our slope is y over x, so 6 over 4, which simplifies to 3 over 2. All right, if that doesn't make good sense to you, then all we have to do is the y2 minus the y1 over x2 minus x1. And that's where we get our 6 and 4 from. Either way, the slope is 3 over 2. All right, and if we want to write this in point slope form, I'm going to go in this direction just because there's space over here. All right, we have y minus our y1, which is, we're going to say 8, equals our slope, which is 3 over 2, times x minus our x1, which is -1. So this becomes plus 1. All right, and this is point slope form. Now, if we want to change this and go to slope-intercept form, then we need to distribute the 3 halves inside of the parentheses. So it becomes y minus 8 equals 3 over 2 x plus 3 over 2. 3 over 2 is just 1.5. Let's keep that in mind. So to solve for y, we add 8 on each side, and we have y equals 3 over 2x plus 9.5. All right, this is slope-intercept form. Now, if we want to write it in standard form, we're going to have to subtract the 3 halves x from both sides. And we're left with -3 halves x plus y equals 9.5. All right, we do not like to start a standard form with negative. We also don't like fractions. So we're going to multiply by what we don't like, the negative and the 2. All right, we're going to multiply both sides by -2. All right, so this becomes basically the -2 cancels out in the first term here, so that we're left with just 3x. And -2 times y is -2y. So this is minus 2y equals 2 times 9.5 is 19. I'm sorry, times -2 is -19. So this is our final product here. So this is our standard form. All right, this is our y-intercept form. And finally, this is our point slope form. All right. All right. So we're going to do this example as well. I believe this is on the first page. I'm going in reverse order here. All right, but we're going to deal with this example. All right. And we're going to write an equation given this table right here. All right. So remember, the first step is to choose 2 points. All right. any 2 points. I'm sorry. All right, so let's say we choose -2, -2. And then we choose 0, -6. All right, remember we can do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Or we can, I call it common sense. I don't know if that's the right term to use. I don't want anybody to feel bad if you don't understand that method, okay? But basically, this is our y2, y1, x1, x2. All right, and we say -6 plus 2. Why is it plus 2? Because minus -2 just means plus 2. Over x2, which is 0, minus x1, which is plus 2. So this is -4 over 2, which is -2 is the slope. All right, if we want to write this in point slope form, it's y minus y1, which is -2, so plus 2, equals -2 times x plus 2. All right, so this is our point slope form here. All right, this is point slope form. If we want to change this into slope intercept form, then we need to distribute the -2 inside so that we have y plus 2 equals -2x minus 4. All right, then we subtract 2 from each side, and we have y equals -2x minus 6. All right, so what if we want to change this to standard form? Well, from slope-intercept form, all we have to do is add 2x to both sides so that we end up with 2x plus y equals -6. Now, this 2x is positive and it's not in a fraction, so it's acceptable. And that's all we had to do. We're done with this thing. All right, and we're going to practice problems in class.